Hey, here in the shop, got a couple of builds going, and today I was just going to touch on how to make a logo on your headstock. Some people have asked how I've done that on a couple of my builds, and you don't have to have a business. I'm not running a business. I just like to have a fancy name on my headstock sometimes, and what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to order what's called Waterslide decal paper. So if you Google that, you will order this material. I'll show you what it looks like here in a second, and then you're going to print your logo out. So let's get to that. Alright, so once you get your Waterslide decal paper, I'm not sure how yours will come. Mine came with this little brief instruction set, and it's going to look a little bit like glossy photo paper. And so then you're going to want to get on your computer and make your logo, or if maybe you already have yours. And then, to be efficient with the paper, you don't want to waste this because you can only run it through your printer once. Just multiply and duplicate however you want the logo. I've got two logos that I've been using here lately, and I'm just trying to maximize. Got two big ones, got several small ones, and then I have this oval shaped one that I like also. I'm going to print these out and see what happens. Once you have printed off your decals onto your Waterslide decal paper, my instructions say that to give it a couple of thin coats of Krylon clear. So I usually just come through and give it a light coat. Just kind of look at the glare and make sure it's the same shiny all the way across. Then I'll give that a chance to dry, and then I'll come back for one more coat. Once your layers of Krylon clear have dried, it's time to cut out some designs. I just use regular scissors. You could use a cutting board with an X-Acto blade if you wanted. Whatever you want to use is fine. I usually only cut out one logo at a time, and I just cut them out as I need them. Keeps my designs all together. I don't have to worry about little slips of paper falling everywhere. Now, when you're cutting this out, you just want to cut and leave a thin little white border around your design, and don't worry about trying to cut out little inside parts. Everything that's white on the decal is going to end up being clear, and when it goes down on the wood, you're not even going to see it. Alright, so I have carefully taken the scissors and cut around this logo. The white, of course, isn't going to end up being part of the design. Notice that I didn't try to cut around every little letter. I did get relatively close all the way around the oval, and I'm not going to go in and try to cut out that white. I'm just going to have to live with that part. So the next thing that you're going to do is have some water standing by. You're going to want to submerge this thing for about 30 seconds to a minute. So I'll check back with you in about that time. If you want to sit and wait 30 seconds, then you could do that, but I'm going to pause it. Alright, so it's probably actually been a little more than a minute, but it doesn't matter. What you're going to do is you can tell if it's ready. You can kind of see I can move that around on the background. So that lets me know that it's ready to slide off. So I have a surface here. This isn't really a guitar, so I'm just doing this just for you. What you want to do is if you ever put a model together as a kid, same kind of thing. We're going to slide this decal off, and you can see I'm just pulling the paper out from underneath it. And the cool thing about this stuff is you still get a little wiggle room even once it's down. Right? You can still dance it around if you need to. Right? I didn't center this on or anything like that for this demo, of course, because this isn't going on anything. Then you're going to take just some paper towel, kind of blot it. Right? This wood is not stained yet, and I think that's going to be better. So then if you put a clear over it, like right now, I cannot see that transparent part at all. It just looks like it's printed on the wood from a factory. So, bam, there you go. Waterslide decal paper.